Welcome back to the Block Sit Down. Today we're doing the Buckeye fan film room. Obviously, this is week 6. We got the Minnesota Gophers coming up next, but obviously we got to do the recap for the Washington. To start off, though, for the Washington one, that's a small little recap. Obviously, we beat Washington 24-6 in a very slow first half, ramped it up second half type of game. For our offense, we produced 357 total yards along with 3 touchdowns. And our defense held Washington to 234 total yards, and we had 6 sacks, and also held them for 1 for 11 on third down. Honestly, great game, very tough, gritty game. Good first away game environment. Overall initial thoughts. We can start off with Rack.
22 undefeated at home game streak for what? You know, they want to play man to man for what? Okay, anyways. Yeah, honestly, this is the game I wanted to see from Julian Sand. Honestly, literally, this is what I want to see. Obviously, slow start in the first half. We're going to get more in detail later, but like, this is what I expected. The first is the same thing with week 1 Texas, first game of the season against the number 1 team. This is our first away game against a team that's been on the 22 winning streak or at home. So it's like, obviously, and at one point we was on upset watch. I'm pretty sure we was on upset watch the whole time, but I think after the second half it all basically dissipated. But this was a very good first away game, and only comment I gotta say is Julian Sand is that guy. We have our quarterback. It's cemented. It's just like we have confidence in our quarterback. This is it. It's not no disrespect to Kyle McCord, but I feel like this many games went into the weeks, we still had questioning about Kyle McCord, but this year I have no question about Julian Sand. He's our guy. I'm confident he's gonna take us all the way. Cameron,
bro, we gotta let Kyle McCord live, bro. He's in the NFL, bro. Like we gotta let bygones be bygones, bro. He was hooping at Syracuse, bro. He's just not built for the environment that Ohio State has brung. But yeah, Julian Sand's always been that guy to me, bro. Like, I seen the arm talent, bro, and it was on display yesterday. It was multiple times where I seen him. He was just placing that ball. Like, it was a lot of times where it was just Carnell Tate or Max Clare on the sideline, and he was just dotting them up, bro. And Carnell Tate know how to drag his feet. Max Clare know how to catch the ball. You know, it's not 4th down in the first game, but you know how to catch it now. But I think the star player, you know, that defensive line. Shout out McDonald. Shout out Caden Curry. I don't know what more you want out of them. I think it's consistency at this point. But yo, we're going to the Big Ten play. We going to Washington, second longest active streak at home. 22 games. We're talking about multiple years in the past. The last time they lost at home, people were scared of us. Like, oh, it's Ohio State team. This is Julian Sand's environment. His first game was against the number 1 team in America, preseason poll in Texas, and he was able to show up in that game and do what he needed to do to protect the ball and win the game. He goes to now his first away game in Washington. What more do you want out of him? I don't know what more you want out of him. For me, I know the answer. I want him to gamble, bro. I want to see him throw that rock in the double coverage, thread that needle. But you know, it's still early. I don't want it yet. Ryan Day knows the game plan. It's if it's not open, throw it away. We seen that on display yesterday. He protected the football. You're throwing that shit against the sideline, and that's all I ask. As far as that defense goes, there's one guy I like a lot, bro. It's Ibn Nosen. Denzel Boston, I was looking for him the whole game. I couldn't find him. Those plays he had, but they had the wide receiver 2 out there catching all the passes. And then it's Ibn Nosen, multiple plays, and he was shutting shit down. It was also Arvell Reese, you know, 2 best linebackers in the country, Sonny Styles and Arvell Reese. Arvell Reese got the task of don't let this quarterback do a whole lot on his feet. Okay, that's all you need to ask from him, and he's gonna get it done. And he got it done. Damon Williams, not a factor. He wasn't a factor on his feet, and that was one of the scariest part. But it was kind of obvious that we're just gonna let Arvell Reese just play the QB spy, and I think maybe been like 1 or 2 like really like good runs he had, and I wouldn't even say the good runs. It was just first down runs. But outside of that, he was a non-factor. Damon Williams picked the football. He played good in the passing game. He didn't really like do a whole lot. And the secondary did get cut up a couple times. It was like a lot in the middle. Yeah. But why is that? Because Arvell Reese and Sonny Styles are playing. You know, they got to play up on the run game, and you know the secondary got beat a couple times, and we got to live with that. But It's the red zone defense as well. Come on, we was giving up big plays. They was getting in the red zone. They didn't even score a touchdown. They didn't even see the end zone. They played at home. They had a 22-game winning streak, and they couldn't even get in the end zone. Silenced the crowd. Shout out Julian saying, Jeremiah Smith, we was getting in the ball, but Carnell Tate was the one that took a back seat. Last week we talked about Brandon Ennis finding a spot on his team on offense. I feel like he was able to find out. We was drawing up some plays for him. He was getting involved. I'd like to see that at him. But Carnell Tate, I want to see a little bit more involved. But let's talk about the halfbacks. C.J. Donaldson, he's looking like that number 2.
Yep.
But guess who the number 1 is? The freshman, Bo Jackson. James People looked like took a backseat, had a couple passes here and there, but nothing significant on a run game for him. It looked like he definitely took a step back. Mind you, he's only a sophomore, still got room to grow. C.J. Donaldson's going to be out of here next year, so he's going to take that number 2 spot next year, but James People definitely took a step back. It's not Bo Jackson's team, and Bo Jackson, he led that. He led that running back core. There's a couple plays. I think we started out slow. Ohio State's always been a second half team, bro. Known them, bro. We always been a second half team, bro. It sucks to suck, but it just is what it is, bro. We gotta live with it. But we gotta live with this defense. Holding them to 6 points, bro. That's crazy, bro. People bro. I see former Michigan players, Jake Butt, trying to say we was gonna lose. Like, come on, bro. You just fishing for this shit. You just fishing for this shit. What do you think we was going to lose to Grambling State? It is what it is, bro. Number 1 team in the country. We took care of business. We did what we needed to do this week. And I can't say a lot of that for a lot of other top 5 teams. So shout out this Ohio State team. Shout out Ryan Day, man. It's like, once you get that, once we went through that gauntlet, bro, Ryan Day is a whole...
Oh, yeah. He.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
And I think that that bald guy and that blue and white needs to figure it out as well. Make some notes, bro. Win your big games.
Yep. Win the big game. Yep, BJ.
What have you seen?
Dude, first half was definitely a little annoying, but it wasn't terrible, For like to go over like a very soft of everything. That first quarter was probably one of the most sloppiest first quarters I've seen from us in a minute, bro. We had that 4th down stop. I was like, damn, bro, that kind of sucked. I didn't like the play call right there. I thought if anything, we should have just ran down the pier middle. You go ahead.
You talking first quarter? Bro, how are we in their stadium and they're getting offsides, false starts, penalties, refs? I'm like, yo.
Yeah, I don't know what was going on
with them. They got a whole lot going on, bro.
Who knows?
They got a whole lot.
That was a mess.
Yeah.
But yeah, that first quarter, we had we got stopped on 4th down. Kind of sucked. It is what it is. Then we had all those penalties. You got them on a punt. Brandon Ennis had a great return.
Great.
Fumbled. I was like, oh, man. That hurt me a little.
I was like, don't let it be this type of game, bro. Yeah. Don't let that shit.
Talking about. That's what I said too. I was like, bro, I think it's gonna be one of those games, man.
Bro, Brandon Ennis finally had like a beautiful, like a decent, a good like punt return, and then it just like, bro, damn. Like, he started protecting it, then all of a sudden it just flies out. I'm like, damn, bro.
Yeah, he protected, he just started getting punched on his arms. Next I was like, man, it sucks.
Yeah.
It is how it is. But then like afterwards, second quarter, just stout. Second quarter and onwards, honestly, is just stout defense, stopping them when we need to stop them, and then we slowly just at the end of that second quarter, we got that big drive, 7-3. We got ball at halftime, made it 14-3, damn near like that. We just had a great drive, and then we basically took it that whole way. We just dominated, like you just said, we're a second half team. We just dominated the whole way there.
Yeah.
I like what I saw overall. I think some questions overall of what I was asking got answered. Running game, phenomenal. Honestly, I couldn't ask for any more. I think we had like almost 150 total rushing yards.
Yep.
Like,
yeah.
That's honestly, that's great for our running backs, especially confidence-wise.
Yeah, C.J. Donaldson, it was like, oh, this is what he's here for. Is to bang it out, get the short yardage, and he was able to do that for the most part.
Yep.
Literally.
That's all we ask.
Yep. Like, every time we ran, I felt like we were getting like 5 yards.
Yeah,
I can't ask for any more.
Yeah.
Can't ask for any more. I'm not expecting for fucking 60-yard runs every time. I just need consistent
positive
4 or 5 yards.
Positive gain, yeah.
Literally. Yeah. And then obviously with us running the ball well, we were able to slowly get that passing game worked in, and we were just able to work it in, do well. Julian Sand had a great game, controlling the game himself, throwing the ball, played it safe. Obviously,
yeah.
The only thing I didn't see us do was let it loose super far downfield, but that's fine because honestly, if you watch the game, Washington they were running their safety back like 20 yards back to field. They were not giving up that deep.
Yeah.
So I was like, bro, I can understand that. I don't want to give it up to Jeremiah Smith either. So overall there. To talk about defense, like in depth more, bro. Caden Curry had a
Caden
legacy
Curry
game, bro.
was that guy.
It was
That
3
guy.
sacks, and then
Five
McDonald
sacks.
had 2.
Mhm.
Yeah, two, bro. That's 5 sacks total. I think Kenyatta had 1,
Oh, yeah,
so it
you-
was 6.
Yeah.
Pretty sure. Yeah, if you look at that.
Oh shit! I'm looking at
6
the
sacks.
Washington. I'm like, wait, this is not us.
Then we got 6 sacks.
Yep.
Dude,
11 total tackles, 9 solos,
Man.
5 tackles for loss. Like, yo,
dude,
oh,
like legacy game, bro. He was on one. He was just
Yeah.
doing his thing, dude.
the best player I
couldn't-
know.
Like that right there gives me like a lot of hope, especially going into like these couple games of like, bro, who's gonna take off for that D line for us? I'm not saying we need a superstar, but we do need that.
That guy.
Who's gonna take that guy? Who's gonna
Yeah.
take that initiative of
Yeah.
like we could look at him like, okay,
He
he's
gonna make
gonna
it.
be the guy.
We can
Yeah.
highlight him.
Yeah,
Hey,
yep.
Exactly.
This is what people need to watch out for.
Literally.
Yep,
I think Caden Curry made a stamp, especially on the edge where he's more comfortable. Obviously, when to start off,
Mm.
but Caden McDonald, bro, and that run game, he looked good in that run stop, and then obviously he got 2 sacks himself. This dude, bro, we starting to make a dynamic duo here, bro.
Mm.
I
Bro.
can't be.
Bro, the whole like Washington offense was drop back. Oh, Denzel Bolson's not open. Oh, my receivers aren't open. Let me try to extend
Yeah.
the play. I can't step up because Arvell Reese is right there. I try to go to the other side of the pocket. Up.
Oh.
I run into one of the Cadens, and it's just everything collapses from there.
Yeah.
Like, bro, and it's like it sucks because Demond Williams plays so well, bro, and he's so young that Washington has a lot to look forward to, and it's unfortunate, you know, the outcome of everything for them. But man, they got such a bright future. And post the board era, bro. It took one season for them to get back really relevant. They're still rebuilding, but I got to tip my cap to them, bro. They didn't get in the end zone, but Demond Williams shined. Even though the stats and the score itself isn't gonna show that, but I was really surprised.
One more thing before we even move on. Shout out to fucking Jaden Fielding, bro. That man put his body on the line, man.
Bro.
He put his body on the line. He hit that motherfucker. So I love to see that from Jaden Fielding. I'm glad he ain't hurt himself.
10 Buckeye stickers on his helmet, bro.
Yeah. No cap, bro.
He got to transfer or something, bro, because that dude
was
ate that
huge.
hit, bro.
Mhm.
He ate that shit. And I'm pretty sure they got nothing or 3. I forgot, but bro, I
Yeah.
was like, dude, that's
That's
such a
huge.
big play.
Mm-hmm.
That was
Huge.
such a big play. I was like, dude.
Shout out
he better
Jaden
get
Fielding, man.
10 Buckeye stickers on his helmet.
Mhm. So, yeah, that's all I wanted to say.
But yeah, I'm sorry. I really got nothing else to say. I mean, I will say only one thing in terms of Washington's future to kind of tag it on long Cam, bro. Washington could be a ranked team. Like this is
They should have been ranked team. They should have been ranked team
They
this
should,
week.
yeah, for sure. They should have been ranked. It's very arguable. I think so. They probably reached that top 25. But now, obviously, with this loss, they're probably not going to be in it for a little bit. But realistically, with the schedule they have, there's a lot of opportunity for them to become a ranked team. Like
That Maryland game is gonna be fun to watch.
yeah, for sure. The high-powered offense is gonna be
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
And you already know Washington's gonna go back in that film room and be like, "Yo, how can we get this offense steaming again like we were before we got Ohio State?"
Yep.
Nah, it's more like what did Ohio State do so we could work around this? Because but you also got Igmanosa, man, and I'm like, bro, shout out him, bro. He like this season could have went multiple directions for him, but he's really took that step up, and it was the PI calls last year that was very annoying.
Yep,
and
yep.
It's just like now it's not even an issue, and like he was a little handsy on some plays where they could have thrown a flag. But man, you talking about he locked up a future potential first round pick in fucking Denzel Boston, and like, bro, I love the energy he brings, bro. He is so passionate about this shit. I seen after the game he was dropping the W's in the fans' face. I'm like, oh nah, this is wild. Like, shout out to Jermaine Matthews, bro. I love the passion they play with.
Love it.
But overall, I mean, it's a big win for us. That's all I really got, man. It's just
Did anybody surprise y'all?
I mean, technically, Caden Curry, really, he to me that was the stepping point for me. It was like I said, Cam will make fun of me, but it was like I was looking for CJ Hicks, bro. I didn't see him this game, and the person who came out to shine was Caden Curry. So,
bro, CJ Hicks is going for his degree, bro. Like, come on, bro. He just need to he's there for free football, bro.
Bro.
Free fucking degree, bro.
So-
like, that's just what it is, bro.
So it's like for me, it was Caden Curry, man. It was he's now it's like any team that's going to be facing Ohio State, they're going to look at defense. They're going to put a star right above Caden Curry. Cause like, look at what he did, bro. 11 total tackles, 9 solos, 3 sacks, 5 tackles for loss. Yeah, he became him this game, and this is the way against supposedly supposed to be a ranked Washington. So. All praises to Caden Curry. I can't wait to see more out of him, and yeah, that's my highlight easily. I feel like that's it's such a easy person to pick because everybody else is doing their part. It's like you could say, "Oh, I'm a Julian Sand," but Julian Sand been balling since the beginning of the season. He been doing his part. But yeah.
Am I missing something? Where's CJ Hicks on the box score, man?
Exactly. He ain't got no plays, bro.
Buddy.
See?
Bro, he's just there to get his degree, man. Come
No.
on, sports management or some shit, bro.
Crazy. I think for me to highlight, I won't do a player. I'm gonna do a position, bro. That O line just looks so much better. Run wide, like this is actually they look.
The flags though was irritating a little bit.
Yeah, it was.
And...
Definitely need to clean that up. But in a way hostile environment,
yeah,
the way they played, passing and run protection, dude, I couldn't. Really, I was looking for that run protection.
Yeah,
I really couldn't. I really wanted to just see run protection, and we did excellent. I love what we're starting to do now. It looks like we're starting to get that push a little bit more. Pass protection, still looking great, man. Like,
yeah, sacked one time.
Yeah, what I say? I think we got sacked one time, and that was like in like the fourth quarter when we were basically just trying to fucking chew clock. So I was like, bro, that doesn't even really that often. So I was like, dude, the O line, dude, these guys impressed me so much, and like now we got these next couple games where they could just build off of that. Well, obviously when we go into the Minnesota, insight, I can explain a little more, but overall it's just nice to build on top of this. Like Washington, they weren't amazing D linemen, but they're just tough physical. Like they just very tough physical, and we just made it damn near look good. So can't complain. If you guys got any more questions, you can ask. If not, I think we're good for
Again to the Golden Gophers, man. Oh, highlights.
Yeah, we gotta go highlights, man.
We got to just let's just soak it all in. Enjoy this beautiful. Honestly, like I said, this was a good away game for us to really win. Honestly, mainly for Julian Sand. So let me go ahead and press play.
Big Ten, big time. Here we go.
I ain't gonna lie, Jaden Fielding on the kickoffs, superb. He was pinning them on like the 5 and 10. They had multiple inside the 20s returns.
He was doing pretty good.
Yeah, I would say our secondary. Yeah, a lot of it was like short passes and the end route. That it was just free pickings. So.
I mean, but that's what you're supposed to attack when you have a mobile quarterback, and we're playing a lot of QB spies.
That's
what you're supposed to attack. I'm just more happy, honestly. The way things turned out, I'm even happy they played the way they did. They still played well. I can't be mad.
Who was there? Oh, there is. Oh, this is it. This is like boom. Look. I'm like, oh my god, look at all that space. I'm like, yup.
Yep.
There. I'm like, no.
I was like, no, bro.
Like, look, we protected it, then, bro. Look like, he did some fucking
Well, I just remember.
Did some movie falling shit.
It basically was just getting his arms punched, bro. I was like,
yeah.
And then they had this nice little run. I was like, ooh.
I was like, oh shit, everything's rolling for Washington, bro. I'm like, no, tell me. I like at least give him a field goal kick, bro. Anything but a TD, bro.
Literally.
If they got TD, the fucking momentum really shifted in their hands.
I mean, there is one specific play where honestly I feel like the momentum shift all the way, and that's honestly when we see it, we'll see it. But I think that fake field goal really.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the flag. The high hit on Julian.
I mean, that was a good one too. But that
But nah,
fake, I felt
fake
that was
one,
unnecessary.
yeah.
That was
Yeah.
unnecessary. They could have just had.
And it was miscommunicated too, and they miscommunicated.
Yeah. Like, but if you look at it, Washington, like they can pass the ball, man. They're
Yeah.
running the gaps.
Mhm.
They're doing well. So here we go.
Oh my god.
Very little slide tackle, but playing Call of Duty and stuff.
Yeah. There he is again.
Bro.
Man.
Stout, bro.
Let him know let him know your name, bruh.
There we go.
So I seen the field goal kick. I'm like, beautiful. We take that. Bro, yeah, that
Bro,
shit.
that looked cra-
Yo,
that
I'm like,
looked
yo.
crazy in real
I'm like,
time.
bro.
That looked crazy
I'm
in
like,
real
bro,
time,
damn, bro. What's going on? My man Lorenzo's having just like a downfall of like a season right now, bro.
Bro,
He's
that
a
looked
senior, bro.
crazy.
Like, damn.
About 2 feet. And they're going for it. Williams keeps it. He's got it.
That was good.
Good run.
Yeah.
Good run by them.
Adam Muhammad in the backfield with him here.
That was a good fake. Yeah, right over that. Yeah, that was nice.
Down the seam, bro. Like they were finding these gaps, man, but jeez, man. Well, it's like this was literally the best case of bend but not break.
I think what we're blessed with on our schedule is we don't have somebody that can like dot us up. We don't have an Indiana on our schedule, and I feel like that would be the biggest test. We got a Altmaier, a Drew Aller that's struggling, a fucking freshman Bryce Underwood. So you know, like if we really got a quarterback that could really like pocket pass and really hit them targets.
Oh yeah, what was
we'll be
they
in a little
doing?
bit more trouble. I wasn't even looking at it.
That was
Yeah.
such a
Made no
momentum
sense.
killer for them, bro.
No.
Made no
For no
sense.
reason. Bo Jackson. Like, bro.
Like nothing crazy,
Bro.
but he was always just like pushing the chains, bro. That 3rd and 17 where we handed it off,
Oh,
and he
yeah.
almost got the first
Yeah.
down, and
Crazy.
look at this guy.
Yeah, my minute.
Let me get some blocks, and I'll get in there.
Yeah,
Jeremiah Smith, bro.
this shit was always going in, bro.
Alright, bro. They literally
The fact they left him wide open, bro.
cover 0, bro. They said fuck it, bro.
That boy CJ didn't have no one to block, bro. He just said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna help fucking who's that? Carnell.
No cap.
Gotta do something."
Oh, yeah, here we go. I'm like, oh, did they return it? I'm like, what? I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Boom! I'm like, oh yeah.
Yo, bro, almost put him in the fucking walls of Jericho.
That's a big motherfucker, bro.
I'm guy, he a unit.
Compared to fucking Jaden Field, look at him. God damn. Went straight up from my man's head, bro.
41-yard kickoff return. And those 2 timeouts that Jetfish took to save them, they're trying to do something.
Now he really tried to run my man's over, bro. Oh my god. Who is he?
Guess who?
Doing the McGregor? Oh, look, there's CJ Hicks right there.
Oh, really? Thought you just trying to get free education at this university. Not bad. CJ, just bump it on the 1-yard line.
Yep. I feel like this Ohio State just feel like a different Ohio State ever since we went through the gauntlet to win that natty, bro. Cam said, bro, it just feels different, bro. The energy is just so different.
And I feel like the chains like are still on. Julian saying like they really haven't been released, and he
Yeah.
hasn't been able to.
100%.
He just hasn't had that confidence yet. And maybe we don't get it this year, but bro, so much potential.
Third down and goal at the 3. Let's see if they roll Williams out. Straight drop.
Yeah, where you going, buddy?
collapse, bro. Oh my goodness. And that's against a mobile QB, by the way. You usually don't collapse mobile QBs like that.
Ain't know what to do.
I also feel like his pocket presence should have been a little bit more like, you know, he should have felt that. But he also had nowhere to go because King Curry was behind him and already beat his mans.
Yeah.
So I felt like he should have been able to get out that situation, but run into Caden Curry. He could have felt it collapsing.
That's all we seen, bruh. Now it's about to be Ohio State highlight.
Bro, I wish sometimes he would just commit on the run earlier, because he would get more yards. 'Cause he's not the fastest. There was a couple times he's hesitant. I'm just like, man, if you would just committed, you could have had that.
For sure.
Comes with the game, though.
Great kick, though. My Jen Fuden. After serving that big hit.
Yeah. His brain's still on it, you know, intact. Oh my god.
Damn it, now one arm. That's one arm, by the way. He did that with one arm. And then this is honestly just beautiful. Ooh.
Bro, I'm telling you. Right there.
God.
On the move.
What is this? I think it's our sack that we had. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is what it is. I mean, bro, it's fourth quarter, 6 minutes left, and we're basically in the red zone. I'm like, yeah. Worst case scenario, we get a field goal kick, we'll be okay. But then Bo Jackson, good block you first, and then Bo Jackson just, boom, gets us right there.
Johnson had two people open right here.
I know.
He had the tight end. Bro, right there. Like, damn, bro.
Nah, I don't like his tight end, though. It's fine.
Like, damn, I'm like, damn, bro. I like Jelani wide the fuck open, bro. Holy shit. He's gonna look like Jesus, bro.
He definitely took the just safe.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, realistically, because his mindset is get the first, then we'll work it off. Like, work after that, but then he ended up getting more. So I was like, it is.
Where you going, buddy?
Hey, man, he slipped.
That boy
They
just.
feel, by the way. He's slipping and that's they feel. That's
Bro,
all
they
I got.
practice field right next to their stadium, bro. They did like a outshot, and I'm like, bro, they just right on the fucking coastline.
Yeah, that's all they wrote, man.
Man, I never doubted Ryan Day. Am I right, BJ?
Hey, there's some moments last year.
No, I do not remember after that Team Up North loss where we was like he had to go deep in the playoffs to keep his job. I never said that. Right?
You never said you yourself.
Nah. I ain't gonna lie. We was definitely discussing that shit. We was bro, he has to win more than one game.
Yeah.
He has to either win one game and be close to the second.
Yeah.
Or bro, I don't know, bro. Like these bro, I hate Team Up North, bro, and he knows that, and he can't keep losing to him.
He does know that. He does.
Man, he knows you personally, bro. He knows that by heart.
Honestly, that thing make me different.
I mean, there's a question before we start into the little preview of the next week game. Honestly, smart, light question. Realistically, what is the expectation for Ryan Day and Co. this year? Like, what is the expectation? Obviously, win natties, obviously the obvious answer, but like, what would you say is a good season for us?
Beating the team up north easily. Beating the team up north, going to the Big Ten, winning the Big Ten, and then possibly like winning the first round. Well, we get the bye week if we win our conference championship. So winning the first game in what is it? It would be the quarterfinals, right? Right. So beating Team Up North, Big Ten quarterfinals, and then if we get to semifinals, then and we lose semifinal, I'm not gonna lie, I'm good. I'm chilling. Happy season to me. Obviously, I would like to go to back to back, but if we start discussing what if we lose to the Team Up North, then it's like I'm still okay with getting to the finals.
Okay, for me, it's a little bit more complicated. It's that Team Up North is first, for sure.
Yeah, easy.
I don't care for the Big Ten championship, as in we have a quarterback that just started, like it's his first year in the system. but we have the best defensive player in college football for the most part. We have the best wide receiver in college football for the most part. The thing is, it's how we lose. Do we lose because of Julian saying miscue or something like that? And I hate like just put pressure on him and keep saying like, oh, it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. I don't want to speak into existence, but that's just the obvious when you have such a talented team, and this is one of the guys that is still unproven to a certain degree. And I say that very like lightheartedly. Everything we ask for him, he's done. But I just know how this team goes. I don't think there's room where we lose. Or I really don't want to lose because of a coaching issue or anything like that. It's a mistake on one of the players just in the situation, and something like that. Or being underprepared or something like that, which I've never seen. Like, I'm not trying to say it like that, but I'm just saying like it's how we lose, and who we lose to that is gonna dictate how this season is. Like if Penn State comes to Columbus and beats us at the start of November, okay, they came back. They were ready to. They have to win our game. That's fine. But it's how we bounce back, like like last year. It's kind of like how we respond. Because Ryan Day is now in a different conversation after that ring.
Yeah.
That's fair.
How about you, EJ?
Realistically, in terms of accolades, obviously, I probably say win beat Michigan, win Big Ten. I think it's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It's been a while. I think that overall is an expectation, but a little bit kind of how Cam said it too. Not directly, but it's more like in a way it's like who do we lose? How do we lose? And like what do we do with that loss? Like did we just let that loss collapse us that for the rest of the season? I'm like, but if we lose to like
it's like they did something in the first half and we didn't change anything, or we tried to change it wrong and they still keep beating us on a run or on the pass, something like that,
Yeah.
But it's like. If we lose a crazy shootout to, I don't know, fucking Tennessee, it is it is what it is, bro. But it's like, obviously, I want us to go all the way. I mean, we're looking like that. We're looking great.
Yeah.
So
I think we're the only team that look confidence. Like, there's no, like, it's Ohio State to that team. And I think there's a lot of team. I mean, for example, Georgia just lost. But we're not gonna get into that. But it's like, one of the team LSU just lost. But like I said, we're not gonna get to it. We're gonna get into it in the one foot in podcast. So yeah, go ahead, Cam.
Dropping on Wednesday and Friday, by the way.
Live on Thursday.
But in my opinion, what's different about us and why we're ranked number one is because of our head coach and the game plans we have going into this game. We're gonna be conservative versus the number one team in the country. We're going to be conservative away in a hostile environment with our first start for a quarterback in a away environment. And I think Ryan Day just he just gets it. Like it's just clicking now. It was he can't win the big games, but he beat the number one team with a just now starting quarterback, bro. I don't know how to say it, bro. Like his first start as a quarterback, and he just looked so
first
so
true
much
start,
better, bro.
First true start.
It's just this team is playing with a different level of confidence, but it's also like the re-up on players, bro, and the defense. Like, bro, how many teams can say they had a reload on offense and defensive coordinators, a new quarterback, fucking lose 14 players to the draft, and still is number one team going into week 5, week 6, or whatever week we're in? Like, how many teams can say that, bro? Like, Ryan Day doesn't get enough credit, bro. Shout out this man, bro. Yo. I love like how much confidence he plays, how much it looks a little bit different after half and plays with a different level, and how much Julian Saint just gets it up here. That's all we need. And I'm telling you, we can go deep into the playoffs if we get the right matchups. And I say that because there's still question marks on things because they're unproven. And I think the unproven factor is we've never been down more than 3 points, and Washington just had a 3-0 lead against us. That's just the thing that's just lingering in the back of my mind. And I'm gonna keep bringing it up until it happens, until I see us battle adversity and get past it, because these guys haven't really faced that yet. And I'm saying as a unit for real, because a lot of these guys are new time starters.
Yeah. I honestly, a little thing to add on, not our main priority, but I would love to have Ohio State players, in that Heisman candidate. I would also love to see that. I'm not gonna lie, but like I said, not our main priority, but it's like, I would love to see it.
The thing is, it's not going to happen because we played very conservative with Julian saying in
Yeah.
the first year, and I've seen him in the conversations. But he just doesn't really have them moments where the game is close and he has to pull through like a John Mateer. He just doesn't have them moments, them Heisman moments that like Tommy Castellano had in week 1 where he had to go and beat Georgia like that, and you know, Fernando Mendoza has to be able to just go and I don't know, just have these moments. Julian Sanders doesn't have that moment. Jeremiah Smith ain't stats because of the team he plays with, and we're getting them involved a little bit, but it just is what it is. We're just like, I feel like this is just on sim mode, bro. We're just playing very conservative, just getting our wins, getting up, and then keep it pushing, bro.
It will happen.
We're just trying to get out of these games with wins.
It will happen against
It's
a team
like-
up north.
And it's like when you're the number 1 team, you shouldn't lose that number 1 spot until you lose.
Yeah.
And I hate that like a team like Oregon just jumps Miami when they're on a bye week. Like
Yeah.
I'm saying that in the sense of like I do not remember that happening like back then, bro. Like you know, I don't want to sound like an old head, but like 10 years ago, bro, you only got jumped when you lost, bro, and you would drop drastically. I don't know.
Yeah.
But like I don't like to talk about another team, but that's why I think to bring this all back, that's why I think we play conservative. We just going through the motions. Hey, we got Illinois coming up. We got a couple more ranked opponents in that team up north, Penn State, and
Yeah.
those are going to be the real tests until we hit that Big Ten championship. When we hit that Big Ten championship, and then when we hit them playoffs, that's when we really see how far this team can go.
Alrighty. We're on to the Minnesota Golfers, I
The
think.
VJ. This is why I call it the film room. I'm not in the film room. Slick's not in the film room. Slick's not in the film room. But VJ, he be studying the playbooks.
That guy.
I ain't gonna lie,
That
he's
guy.
stealing signs, so you better watch out.
There we go. That guy.
I'm about to be Connor Stallions around here, bro.
That guy.
Nah. But yes. Now it's time for preview into next week. Our next game is the Minnesota Golden Gophers. We play them at 7:30 Eastern. Can't wait for that nighttime game, nighttime environment. Minnesota. Interesting team. Put it like that. Start off pretty simple. Currently, Minnesota is 3-1. Their one loss being to Cal.
Cal.
They lost that away, by the way. Let me emphasize.
Freshman quarterback for Cal too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why
They lost.
native?
They lost that away. We'll start off with their offense. Their offense is very, very solid. Overall, pretty good. But it is a pass-first offense. Not directly an air raid, but it's for sure pass-first. The quarterback is throwing like 30, 40 times a game. To go back to the quarterback, to even add it on, he is a very good pocket passer. Very good release, but not a dual threat. Just a very, very good pocket passer.
Okay.
To add to skill positions, running backs, very underrated in my opinion. These guys can add, they can hit the gaps, they can run, but their O line doesn't do them justice. We can hit that on a little later, but their O line is not the best. But the running backs are solid. When they get space, they can make a play. Wide receivers, this is probably going to be a good test for our DBs, just as good as Washington, honestly, in terms of wide receiver wise. Washington had more of a mix of physical threats and like, you know, overall like just kind of like versatile threats. I think with Minnesota, what makes them different is that, as far as I've seen, all their guys are like route runner type of threats. These guys could just run routes very well. Like they know how to cut in, out routes, very, very good. And then tight ends are very heavy in the passing situation too. Usually though, tight ends are going to be used in chunk yardage gain. So you're going to see him probably hit like a nice little hitch route for 5 yards. Like they're not going anything crazy, but they're definitely there for chunk yardage. So I think it's a good test overall for our linebackers and DBs for them to guard, especially since they don't have a mobile quarterback. That's what I'm really emphasizing in this one, because I feel like with this type of game, I can see us hitting some blitz, because we don't want to blitz against a mobile quarterback, because once he gets loose, he's loose.
He's gone, yeah.
But with Minnesota, their quarterback, he ain't mobile, man. He a tall, lanky.
Statue in that pocket. He a statue in that pocket.
He's in that pocket. He has decent pocket awareness when he comes to moving around a little bit, but overall, he's just in that pocket, bro. His release is quick, so we'll see how that turns out.
Yeah.
Not a hit, in my opinion, their biggest weakness. Offensive line. Minnesota's offensive line is okay. It's decent. They can block. I feel like their interior blocking is way better than their edges. But no matter what, the one thing I will say, they have holes in the run game. Their holes are very big. Like, that's the reason why, in my opinion, Minnesota's running backs aren't as good as they should be. Their holes in the run block is bad. Like, I don't know. I think that's a Minnesota problem, ain't our problem. And overall, I think this is where we can see our edges eat more too. Edge protection has also been a very concerning game. When they faced the Rutgers to go 3-1, their edges were getting collapsed pretty well, but they were able to maintain it decent. When they faced Cal, when I watched that game, them Cal edge rushers were demolishing Minnesota. They were looking like prime Chase Young both sides.
Damn.
It was insane. I'm like, yo, their edge protection is very shaky to me, and I hope we can take advantage of that. I hope. That's all I really got for offense. Oh, I mean, there is one thing. I didn't include it in my notes, but I do remember it when watching. Their tempo is very slow. They're not playing to chew clock. They're not playing for fast, quick lineup. Once they get the ball, they're playing. They're killing 30 seconds off the clock. They are not playing fast. They're gonna play slow tempo. They're gonna take their time, and that's usually their style. However, they haven't faced anyone with like of our caliber to give them that type of challenge. So we gotta see how that works. To swap over to defense. Defense is average at most.
Tell me they play man.
Listen, the main guy on defense, I'll even skip to it right now, is Coy Parrish. He's number 3 from Minnesota. He usually plays safety, but he's probably their and to reference it for Rack a little bit to give him a good mindset, he's probably their Caleb Downs in a way. That's the best way I could put Coy Parrish. He's probably their Caleb Downs. He's solid though. I'll be honest. He's a playmaker. He knows how to move. He goes in and out the box. You know, he can do it all. But there's only one guy compared to.
He's not Caleb Downs. I don't want to hear that shit. He could mock him. He could look like him, but he's not Caleb Downs.
Damn.
But yeah, to also go back to overall as a whole though, is their defense is very inconsistent. It is very, very, very shaky. There's no real consistent spot there. It's just they have flashes here, and there's another flash here.
What's the flash?
One game they'll have their D line. One game they'll have their D line looking great, but then next game their DBs will look decent. It's very inconsistent. Like there's no.
Okay.
I'll put it like this. I have yet to see them in unison as a whole. Is the best way to put it.
Okay.
To hit the D line overall though, D line is a very athletic group. They usually like to run 4 people on the line, but it's more of a style of 3 D tackles and 1 edge rusher. If you guys remember how we used to run the jack, it's kind of what they do. They kind of have like that jack type of player, but it can only go so far. I'll put it like that. It can only go so far. But being very athletic, what I also seen is that they're really not dominant in rushing or, pass rushing or run stopping. They're not really dominant. They're just.
Oh, Jack.
Hey, they're definitely they're physical. They're very athletic. They definitely can. They're very rangy, which is what I've seen. Very, very rangy, but they're not the best at either or. But what Minnesota does, which I know if we're smart enough, which we are, I hope we will capitalize on this. Minnesota, to protect the run and pass rush, natural pass rush and natural run block, they have tons of blitz packages. I'm pretty sure the first 5 minutes I seen them play defense against the Rutgers, all blitzes. I kid you not. It was more than 5 people rushing the quarterback. I'm like, yo, go for it. What's up?
Does that concern you? Has Julian Saints seen a pass rush like this?
I feel like
it's a night game, night environment. Should I be worried?
Worried? No. But I think it presents a very, very good challenge because they're blitzing the ball. And in a sense, it's don't hold on to that ball, you gotta do something with it. I'm assuming if we're smart,
you're my Smitty.
Very good screen or dump off options to get the ball out. That's what we've been doing, honestly. If you watch every game for Ohio State, we've been just having dump off options, get the ball out of his hands, let our playmakers work. But yes, they have tons of blitz packages. They do a lot of blitz with linebackers, safety blitz, corner blitz. They have all of it. So it's a very good challenge. I think overall, it basically saves them in terms of getting that rush and getting that run stop. It saves them. To switch over to specifically DBs, because realistically, linebacker wise, I didn't see anything impressive. They're probably just average at most. They fill the gaps. That's the most I can say. But
Doing their job.
So
Yeah.
the bare minimum.
they doing their job. They doing their job. So, but there's nothing impresses me about their linebackers. Their DBs are solid. I will say that they can play some DB, but there's big gaps in there too. I think this is 100% a killer for them. They might have to play press to change. They play extreme soft coverage. Their DBs.
So they give up hella yards like at the start?
They're back 8-10 yards. They're
Yeah,
back 8-10 yards. They play
Yikes.
extreme soft coverage. Man and zone, by the way. Both man and zone, they play extremely soft. Obviously, if you understand that, it means they leave big gaps, especially in zone, and they also, man, when it comes to man to man, when we hit cuts, it's basically wrap.
Open, wide
It's
open.
basically wrap. So overall, I mean, Minnesota, solid group, not the best, but I like their offense. Their offense does give us a new defensive mindset, pocket. Like what Cam said earlier, he wants to see us against a pocket passing type of team. You got it right here. This Minnesota team, their plays creative with it, but they're pocket passing all the way, dude. I seen the quarterback, he's throwing the ball 30, 40 times. I think his last game versus the Rutgers, even though they lost, no, they won the Rutgers. I think he had like 300 something yards, 3 TDs, no interceptions. Pretty clean game, honestly. So
the way you made it sound is like this is a good test for Julian Sand, and this is a good test for our DB, secondary, and linebackers in coverage.
No, 100%.
And that's exactly what we need.
I think so. I think this is just because
It's a night game.
It's a night game, good environment. We're at home, so obviously we should have more than enough of an advantage.
Okay.
I mean,
But
they only played at Cal and they lost, and I'm pretty sure fucking we're gonna be louder and we're
Who
gonna
they
be
beat? Rutgers and who else?
they
they
beat
beat the Rutgers,
No
and
West something,
Some
Buffalo,
Division II colleges.
Virginia Tech.
they
Virginia Tech.
beat some pretty average stuffs. It wasn't really nothing
Okay.
when I
Well,
watched.
actually, Virginia Tech was fucking January. Never mind.
But I think Minnesota gives us a good challenge for certain aspects. But that's all I really got. I mean, I like the challenge. I like what they present, but I always got us. So
Yeah.
I think we go on the score prediction.
Well,
I think we
prediction.
can start off with you, Rack.
All right, home game. Julian Sanders coming back home from the road. He's gonna, put his slides on. He's gonna get real comfortable. It's gonna be at nighttime. He got a lot of hours on his hand. But dude, if the blitz is not overwhelming, I'm gonna still give it 47-13. Yeah.
Damn.
42-10. Yeah. 13. 42-13.
All right.
Final number. 42-13.
Okay. For me, I like these challenges that presents. I don't know what my score prediction was last week, but I'm like, damn, we only scored 24 points. Like, I gotta kind of understand that. Like, we got Cornell Tate, we got Jeremiah Smith, we got Bo Jackson, we got C.J. Donaldson. We're a good fucking team. But let me calm down a little bit. With that being said, we're still scoring 30 points. I got 33 points in a Jaden Fielding fucking vintage Jaden Fielding game, and they only scored 10 points, buddy. Yeah.
So
getting like that.
33-10.
33-10.
Okay.
VJ, with all the knowledge you have garnered over the last however many days you've been watching this Minnesota Golden Gophers team film, what is your score prediction?
I like it. I like the challenges. I like what they present. I think, hopefully, our DBs or in their defense in general. I don't think our defense, but I think our DBs. Hopefully, they don't get complacent this game because this is a good challenge. Overall, though, from what I've seen offensively, what I've seen defensively, nighttime environment, We're back home. I felt like Julian Sand has proven himself to be consistent at a tough home game and a tough away game. I think this is where we start letting up loose with the playbook a little bit. In my opinion, I think the score is gonna be 42-7.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well,
All right.
so that sounds good to me, bro. I'm ready to see fucking Julian Sand just launch it, bro.
Yeah.
That man
Let
got
it
the
rip.
accuracy, bro. Just let it go, bro.
Definitely does.
Fucking holding him down, bro. Hands behind his back and shit, bro. He ready to throw that.
Alrighty. Alright. With that being said, that is it for the Buckeye Fan Film Room. We'll wrap it up here. Obviously, we said it earlier. We're gonna be talking about college football. It should be it should be Wednesday, and we're live Thursday, out Friday. So, like I said, this has been us, the Buckeye Fan Film Room. Thank you to VJ and Cam for showing up as always. Thank you, VJ, for pulling up the stats. Cam also with your informational knowledge and
Really?
And
that's all you got with me, bro.
yeah, information, knowledge, and opinion.
Okay,
So
I'm the clip farmer.
you definitely make things more lively. So we love it here. But yeah, that's been us. We appreciate all the support. Like I said, if you guys want to watch us live, go down link to the description. It should be my link. Go follow me over on Twitch. That will be live Thursday, 6 p.m., 8 p.m., somewhere around there. Should be live by 8 p.m. But yeah, that's been us. Appreciate all the support. We catch you guys when you have to catch you next. Peace.